Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to click on this video. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. This video is for the sign of Aries. Hey Aries, it's your season now. It's that time. Happy birthday, Aries. So we've gone through all the zodiac signs and now we're back at one. You guys are the first. So what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. I'm really interested in Carl Jung at this time because he really studied empaths, and I've been watching and reading about him and learning a lot about his research and how he studied people, and he was pretty much a pioneer when it comes to a lot of things, and he realized that something was very significant when it came to your birth year. Now, not the whole year, the last digit of your birth year is very significant. And Carl figured that out through his research. That last digit is like a spiritual doorway, or it symbolized a doorway in some regards. All numbers are like spiritual codes. And if you ever had a spiritual awakening, you know what I mean. They carry energy. Numbers carry energy. They carry meaning. They're very significant. So the last digit of your birth year is very significant when it comes to who you are as a person. Carl figured this out through research. Now, today I'm just going to take number 0 and number 1. And then I will go into the other numbers. I'll probably do 2 and 3 in another video. So if you were born in a birth year ending in 0, then this is some of the things that Carl came to figure out about you. Now, you can just see if this applies to you or what you think. So 0, the soul of the beginning and the end. You have a sacred vibration. In ancient cultures, 0 was revered as the womb of all creation. There is infinite potential here with you. It's the archetype of the self. You know that progress isn't always in the forward, but sometimes it's in the stillness. So you kind of take your time. You might sit with things more than other people. You might realize that sometimes the best thing is nothing at all to do. You have an inner gravity about you. You are intuitive, reflective, and attuned to the spaces in between. You are timeless. You have a calming presence. You contain. You might be a sage presence, a mystic, or the eternal child. You remember the wonder of childhood, which is wonderful. So you could really be in touch with your inner child. You could be quiet, but your energy is never empty. So there's something always going on with inside you. Your shadow could be heavy at times. You might have a hunger for things you can't explain. This is a deep calling to go within. So sometimes you need to go within to make yourself make sense of things. You are deep and you need to honor stillness. You are a guardian and you align. Your presence is circular and your soul is a mirror. You remind people of what they already are. So you're very reflective within yourself and with other people, which is very interesting. So that's a little bit about people born in a year that ends in a 0. Now we're going to go to number 1. You carry the spark of origin. You don't wait for permission. You move into the unknown. You crave self-identity. You want to go your own way and do what's best for you. You have the impulse to begin and to lead. A heart of an explorer is a person born and your birth date is ending in a 1. Or someone who likes to do what hasn't been done before. So you are a type of a trailblazing presence. You're innovative. Innovation calls to you. You like to question and you resist things that require blind conformity. So you're not into just doing something because someone else tells you to. At times you can feel alone because you might feel the pull of separation. You could fear going your own way, or that no one will follow your lead, and that this could push you into self-protection at times. You might think you have to do things all alone, but the truth is the opposite. You need to lead from the soul, not the ego. You don't have to be the best or the only one. This isn't arrogance, but your fear-wearing armor. What you need is inner alignment. You can realize you don't have all the answers, but you have the courage to take the first step into the unknown. You are deeply inspiring. You open doors for yourself, but for other people too. You don't demand to be followed. You just show people what they are capable of doing and of achieving. You are a beacon of light, and people will see that. You have creative courage, and you're very authentic within yourself. You illuminate. Something new is always possible. So I find all of this very interesting. Just this concept in general is so interesting to me. I've never heard about this. I don't know if you've ever heard about this. You can comment down below. Okay, so next video I'll do 2 and 3. All right, I did write you guys a poem. I wrote, "We aren't above our nature. This doesn't have to be our main feature." In the cryptic, there is a prediction. Sacred knowledge is given to the few who listen to the inner. The price is high, you can't lie. Judgment is not passed. You work for the vast. Facts are proven. The divine sees all. The proof is on the bill, the great seal. All right, let's go ahead now, Aries, shall we? And we'll get a reading about the person on your mind. Spirit, can you help me with this? Can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind, please? We've got the 7 of Pentacles. So maybe this person is thinking long-term when it comes to this connection. They could want to invest. They could want to invest in it, really give to it. They're ready to put in the effort here between the two of you. They're seeing, they could be planning something here or being patient about something. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. So, okay, your person invested in something and it's not paid off for them. Their work could be taking a real toll on this person. All right, and their responsibilities. Something that possibly they thought would bring them rich rewards has not. So your person could be struggling when it comes to finances or when it comes to their work career. Something that they planned for didn't go their way. Okay, your person is weighed down by their choices. Their choices have not paid off for them in some type of way. Possibly they let confusion or illusion get in the way. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this person needs to take some type of responsibility for a choice that they made. They need to come clean about something that they kept you in the dark about. They want to possibly turn over a new leaf because they weren't seeing something for what it was. And their choices were not good. Clarify the Seven of... So this person lied to you and it's weighing on them. And they want to tell you, they want to confess. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit. The World. So your person possibly is closing out a cycle when it comes to something they thought would work out for them. So something has not worked out here and they're having to close it out. So they could be closing the chapter on a job. So for some of you, this person could be ending a job, changing careers. They could be seeing you have long-term success with something. Clarify the World, please. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the World. Whoa. Wow. Okay. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. It just means you're very loving. You're very intuitive. You're very compassionate. Okay. You guys are investing in something. You're really working on yourself or something. Now, it could be something on the internet or something that involves travel. I don't know. Whatever your job is, you're accomplishing something because it's going to lead to long-term success. Look at this. It's going to lead to money. You're manifesting money or you're working toward it. Something that you've been putting a lot of work into is going to pay off for you. Now, it could be in terms of the internet, but it doesn't have to be. All right, here you are. You're very accomplished. You could be well-traveled. There's something about your resources. All right. Somebody is feeling generous when it comes to you about a connection. So I feel like there's going to be some type of a connection headed your way. This could be business, but I feel like it's romantic. So I see you forming some type of connection that's going to lead to commitment, long-term stability, and money. And something with your job is bringing in money too. And possibly this is why this person is weighed down, because this person is seeing you accomplish something and it's really moving forward for you. It's really going to pay off for you. Clarify the Ten of Wands. This person is weighed down because they were negative about this connection and about what it could accomplish. They weren't seeing that this connection could go places. But now they are seeing that it could go places. Possibly this person didn't celebrate with you. They didn't make you feel like you belonged or that you were wanted in some type of way. They could have kept you at a distance and it's weighing on them. Possibly their life has not gone in the way that they wanted it to go. They don't feel a harmony in their life. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Fool. Clarify the Fool. This person was confused. Okay, I feel, and they made a mistake here, is what I'm getting. When they moved on from you, and now they're realizing it. Maybe at the time they thought that they felt good about their decision to move on from you, but not so much now. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This person could be liberated from confusion now, and they could be planning on traveling towards you. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person needs to come clean about the past. So they said something to you about the past. They lied to you, and that was a mistake. They possibly thought that they could get away with it. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The King of Cups. This person is feeling very emotionally low. And they're very wounded emotionally from this whole situation. And possibly this person is not thinking that you will want that. They're thinking worst case scenario when it comes to this connection. And possibly they're not thinking that you still have feelings for them anymore. But you're coming out as a match. Side by side here. And this person knows that they hurt you is what I'm getting. And it weighs on them. Clarify the Six of Cups. Okay. So what they need to come clean about is this person played games with you in the past. They didn't take this connection seriously. They weren't in it for the right reasons. They were frivolous. They were inconsiderate. They were all over the place. They were probably very passionate, but there was no substance to this relationship, or they didn't give it a chance. Clarify the King of Cups. The Magician. So this person now, they want to open up. They want to initiate something with you. Clarify the Magician. Oh. The Two of Pentacles. This person thought that they were very powerful. They could be a magician. Like a love, they think they're some type of love magician, or they could actually be somebody who knows how to manipulate energy. All right. But this person juggled you is what I'm getting, and that's what they need to come clean about. They were in between you and someone else. They were juggling this connection. And they were unsure about it. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. The Tower. All right, your person has manifested something in their life. And they went in a different direction. They moved away from this relationship. And maybe when they first did that, they felt better. They felt relief. But now time has gone on about the direction that they headed toward. They've reached some type of destination. And now they're feeling the effects of their choices. And it's creating a tower. They could be a Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, clarify the Tower. Temperance. Part of their tower is they feel like they went in the wrong direction, is what I'm getting. They went away from the solution and moved toward a problem. That's their tower. You were the solution. You were the person that had their back. You were the angel here. You were innocent. And now they're realizing it, that they moved toward a problem and away from their safe harbor is what I'm getting. They could be a Sagittarius. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh, another part of their tower is they're heartbroken. It's hit them like a ton of bricks that they shouldn't have separated from you. So their heart is screaming at them now that they made the wrong decision, that their heart wants you. You're who this person wants, and their heart is telling them so. And that's part of their tower. And they're heartbroken that they played games with you, that they didn't take this seriously, that they weren't available to you, that they lied to you, that they let confusion and other people possibly get in the way of this connection. They regret their choices here. They're wishing they would have handled things differently, is what I'm seeing. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this person juggled you. They created something here. They were unsure about this connection. They didn't trust it, possibly. They weren't giving it the chance it deserved. All right, and now they're unhappy because they feel like they missed their opportunity with you because they were unsure of you. And now they're having to deal with what goes around comes around. All right, so they didn't invest in this connection when they had the chance, is what I'm getting. And now they're very unhappy. So they're not happy here. Clarify Temperance. All right, so this was a spiritual connection. There's something very significant about this connection. You are divinely protected and guided, is what I'm seeing. All right, and this person walked away from some type of divine connection. Sorry about that. I guess that's confirmation. I don't know how my Facebook is getting notifications now, and they're really loud. I need to turn it off. So a lot of you could have walked away from this connection, or this person walked away from you, and it could have been divine intervention here. Clarify the Three of Swords. The Emperor. So you could have been dealing with a masculine energy or an Aries, but this person is heartbroken by the way that they possibly thought that they needed to be more in control. They needed to be more practical. They could have been domineering with you. They want to make amends here. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Oh. A lot of you are not giving this connection you've kind of blocked this person out of your life. All right, is what I'm getting. So a lot of you are going to have a fresh new start. Well, let me clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person is unhappy with your boundaries. and that you're not possibly giving them attention anymore. You're not talking to them, and you're not, and you've meant what you said. So maybe you said something and this person didn't think you were serious. Well, now they realize that you mean business, and you're standing on what you said. Clarify the Emperor. The Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. This person could want to work with you, or something about community could have gotten in the way of this connection. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this person could be defending themselves to a group of people and telling them that they made the wrong choice, and possibly that they gave them the wrong advice because they told them to walk away from this connection, and now they're wishing they had never listened to them. So I feel like your person could be reprimanding a group of people because they told them to possibly go in the direction that they went, and it's not gone. Things have not gone well for this person. They feel like these people did not know what they were talking about. This person could want to explain to you now why they walked away. Maybe they never really told you why they walked away. They didn't give you all the answers you deserved. This person realizes that you handled yourself very well through this whole situation. I'm just moving up the cards. Sorry. They tend to pile up. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The King of Wands. All right, this person has got their eye on you. So they're watching you. So this person is really trying to figure you out. I feel like this person is looking at you with a lot of desire. With they have a lot of passion for you, and now they're seeing you in their future. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Clarify the King of Wands. They want a new beginning in love with you. So this person does want to express their feelings. They want a second chance. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, this person has been holding back from you how unhappy they are with you, and how they wish things were different between the two of you. How they're unsatisfied, that life is not gone their way, and they're very bored, and they're just not in a great place, and they don't want you to know that. They could be a Leo. This person has very strong desires for you. And they're very charming. This person's very charming when they want to be. They could have a strong presence about them, is what I'm seeing. It took a lot of willpower and strength for this person to walk away. I feel like you don't know how hard it was for them to let you go. That's something they want to tell you, is what I'm seeing. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. We've got the Chariot. They could be a Cancer. So they walked away and moved. They could, okay, what's the Chariot? What's the Chariot? Justice? I feel like you're going to have triumph and success. All right, and there's some type of justice headed your way. Person on your mind could be a Libra. What's justice? We already know they need to confess something. Okay, they walked away. They got in their car or whatever. They moved forward, and that's when they gained clarity. So time apart from you has helped this person gain some type of clarity, and cause and effect has played out for this person. What's justice though? Oh. Their karma is that they wish they never would have walked away. Okay. That's what they want to confess to you. They're very disappointed with how things have played out for them, the direction their life has gone. They're experiencing some type of karma. They could be wrapped up in some type of legal issue, possibly involving a car. There could be something with a car for some of you that they are having some type of legal issue with. Something they did in their car, or while they were driving, they did something. But this person, if that's not the case, this person regrets not being transparent with you and not being fair with you and not taking some type of accountability. And I feel like it's all, nothing has gone their way is what I'm seeing. Life has not gone, things have not gone well for this person. Clarify the Knight of Swords. The Moon. This person on your mind is telling a group of people that you hid something from me. You didn't tell me something that I needed to know, is what they're telling them. You kept me in the dark about something. So they figured out something about a group of people who gave them the advice to walk away from you. And now they're telling these group of people that they kept something from them, is what I'm seeing. They could be Pisces, Cancer. What's the Moon? What did they keep? What did they keep from them? Okay, whatever they kept from them has caused this person to have new perspective about the people around them. So your person is now aware of the people around them. They're not in the dark anymore. Okay, they've had some type of spiritual wake-up call. They realizing that they sacrificed this connection possibly out of fear, out of because of their repressed emotions and wounds. And they shouldn't have hid something from you, and they shouldn't have kept you in the dark about something. And they should have gotten all the facts instead of having blind faith possibly in a group of people. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, this person wants a new phase with you. They want your forgiveness. is what I'm getting. Okay, something within this person is pulling on them that you're the right person for them. And they need to tell you how they feel. Clarify the strength. Oh. Okay. This person has been betrayed, is what I'm getting, by a group of people. Or they've had some type of ending happen. And maybe they need to tell you about some type of ending. What's the Ten of Swords? Okay, some type of betrayal has been exposed to this person about the past. So the past is now illuminated to this person. They were betrayed by someone in the past, and now they know about some type of betrayal. Clarify the Five of Cups. Oh, now they regret. They regret because they know the truth now. They have some type of truth. Also, they regret not being truthful with you. They weren't truthful and they wish they had been. And also something has come out. Okay. What's the truth? What's the Ace of Swords? Oh. The truth is that other people got in the way of this connection, and it wasn't for the right reasons. It was because of ego. It was because of their arrogance. Somebody treated this situation like a competition. Your person feels defeated because of the truth, because they ended this connection with you for all the wrong reasons. It wasn't because, okay, other people, clarify the Five of Swords. Other people trapped your person. They bullied your person into ending this connection, is what I'm getting. They possibly threatened, and that's the truth. These other people laid down the law with your person, and then they restricted them from this connection. And they let other people come in between you guys. And they had a hidden agenda and hidden motives. It was all to their benefit. It wasn't because they cared about your person. They were trying to use your person in some type of way. Clarify the Hanged Man. The King of Pentacles. So your person has new perspective when it comes to their career, when it comes to their money. Somebody was just out for their money, is what I'm seeing, and wanted them to cater to them and their demands. And it might have been more than one person. And your person is now realizing that they sacrificed something between the two of you, or they surrendered it, and it wasn't for the right reasons. They could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify Judgment. Okay, this person is watching you trying to figure out what's going on with you. Do you have someone new? Would you be willing to forgive them? And they could be watching you enter some type of new phase. Okay, listen, you possibly are listening to your inner calling in some type of way, and you're awake. Okay, maybe the divine woke you up. Something has awoken you. Okay, what's the sun? Oh, okay. So your person has been betrayed by a lover. Okay, is what I'm seeing. Someone has been exposed to your person when it comes to what they really wanted out of this relationship with them. They could be a Gemini. What's the Lovers? They're seeing this connection with you in a whole new light. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Okay. Your person is realizing that it was all fleeting, and they only had short-term success with some other type of connection, is what I'm seeing. It wasn't, something was just very shallow. And that's what your person is realizing, that they chose somebody very shallow, and they feel very empty within some type of connection that they're in now. This person's only concerned with finances and selfish endeavors and pleasures. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, your person has felt trapped, but there's now a turning point. What's the turning point? What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, they're worried now. They're having sleepless nights. Maybe the turning point is they're realizing that you're not backing down, that you're not coming back, that they can't get out of this restricted situation. Well, clarify the Nine of Swords. They're worried that it's really over and that you've completely changed and you're not who you once were. So that's what this person's worried about. And that they ended the wrong connection. And that's what they now are realizing. That they let go of the wrong one. They let the one slip away. That's the turning point. Clarify the Page of Swords. Okay. This person is watching you, trying to figure out what to say to you. I see communication. Okay, what do they want to say? What's the Eight of Wands? They want to say, can we work this out? Will you hear me out? Okay, clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Can we repair this? All right. They could be planning on some type of travel, okay, to repair this connection with you. All right. They could be making a work change as well. I think I got that in the reading. Clarify the Two of Wands. The Devil? Two of Wands and the Devil. What's the Devil? They could be planning on trying to tempt you in some type of way. I'm getting temptation. That's what they're... Okay. They could be a Capricorn. Clarify. They want you to really lower your defenses. Clarify the Devil. The Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands. The Hermit. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is going to appeal to your desires, is what I'm seeing. To try to get something to move forward with you. All right. This person could want you to travel toward them, or they're going to travel towards you, but this person's going to appeal to your, you know, the attraction between the two of you. Okay, is what I'm seeing. To try to get you back. All right, and I'm getting that you're single and possibly you've been taking some time out for yourself for a while. Is what I'm getting. But there's something about your confidence. You've really worked on yourself and your confidence, and you've really done a lot of soul searching, and you've done some work on self, is what I'm seeing. And you've freed yourself from a lot of things that possibly have been holding you back. You're very independent and confident. All right, so I feel like this person is going... What's Death? Okay, this person is worried that you're going to get some type of other reliable offer, is what I'm seeing. That you're going to get some type of new opportunity here. So a lot of you are going to get some type of new opportunity, is what I'm seeing. It could be with work, or it could be in the form of a commitment. This person could have tried to delay something for you, but I see you transforming, and I see you moving in a good direction. Something solid is headed your way. And possibly this person knows that, and it's keeping them up at night, because you're going to get something, some type of reward is headed your way. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. This person wishes they would have made you a reliable offer, is what I'm seeing. Okay, something is headed your way. It could be somebody that's going to have to travel towards you. There could be distance involved, but there's some type of arrival headed your way. Something is going to arrive towards you. I do feel like this person's going to try to get you back, is what I'm seeing. Or they're going to communicate with you. They're definitely going to there's communication here from this person. They also have watched you change. You've grown. You've worked on yourself. You've moved forward. They're obsessed with you. This person's obsessed with your progress and who you've become. You could, something could happen when it comes to your work. You could travel for work. A lot of you could travel for work, is what I'm seeing. But I feel like this person is going to try to communicate with you. What's the Eight of Wands more? What's the Eight of Wands more? Okay, there could be some type of work collaboration headed towards you, is what I'm seeing. So some of you are going to collaborate on some type of work project. Okay? And it might involve you having to travel. You could work from home as well. What's the devil more? Oh, yeah, okay, this person is going to text you with communication. Okay, so this person's going to communicate with you, and there could be some very seductive text messages headed your way, okay? This person's going to try to light your fire. All right, let's see what else is in the future for you, Aries. Oh, wow, I'm already at an hour. Okay, well, let's see what else is in the future. Okay, we have a King of Wands, so you could meet an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or that's you. I see passion in your future. The Five of Pentacles. So possibly some of you are going to have to leave something behind. Let go of something. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So there could be some, it might be really hard for you to let go of something, is what I'm seeing. It's going to be something that's going to eat at you. Some of you are going to have to walk away from something, let it go, and it's not going to be easy. Okay, there could be some worry when it comes to your future. Maybe some of you are going to struggle with what you want for your future, or what's going to happen in the future. Clarify the King of Wands. Or you could worry about your work, or about something that you want to invest in. There could be some worries about should you switch jobs for some of you. Clarify the King of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. So there definitely could be some type of collaboration headed your way. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Temperance. All right. I feel like possibly some of you are going to regret some type of collaboration or taking advice from a group of people, possibly, and you're going to regret possibly not being more patient about something. Maybe you in the future you're going to regret some type of decision you made on impulse, and you're going to realize that you need to be more patient moving forward with something. You could meet a Sagittarius. Clarify Temperance. Maybe you're going to regret thinking that a group of people had some type of answer for you, when all along you had the answer within yourself. And maybe you doubted yourself, and you're going to regret doubting yourself. Okay, let's go to Five of Pentacles. Can you clarify Five of Pentacles? Death. Okay. A lot of you are going to leave something behind, and you're going to let it end. But it's going to cause a rebirth. You could meet a Scorpio. What's death? A new phase. A lot of you are going to enter a new phase, really connect with your higher self. Clarify Judgment. Okay, you're going to have to make you're going to have to adapt to this your new way of being. Okay, your life is going to transform, and it's going to take some getting used to. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's going to be a love offer. Okay, clarify this Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, this could come out of nowhere. Somebody's going to make you a love offer. Maybe it'll happen very quickly. You're going to get a lot of communication from somebody. All right. So possibly after you leave something behind, you're going to get on a new timeline. You're going to have to adapt to this new path, this new timeline. And then on this new path, you're going to meet somebody, is what I'm seeing. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. The King of Swords in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. The Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. The Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Okay. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. The Hermit. Okay. Somebody's going to have a lot of sleepless nights about you in the future or upcoming or maybe now because they lied to you and they tried to manipulate you and they were very cold and detached and they could have been very arrogant, very rude. Okay. This person's going to feel like they released you for all the wrong reasons. And that their higher self is going to tell them that they made the wrong choice. That they avoided this connection for all the wrong reasons. I feel like somebody that was in denial about this connection with you or didn't make it a priority. Possibly someone that you've been silent with who breadcrumbed you is going to feel very alone with their choices and very lonely and isolated when it comes to what they decided to move toward. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, a Taurus, Virgo. This person possibly is giving you the silent treatment, but their higher self is telling them that they made the wrong decision. Clarify the Hermit. Okay. You guys could be tied to each other by the red thread theory. Okay. Possibly this person's going to realize that they turned their back on some type of soul connection is what I'm seeing. They're going to study something and realize that this was some type of past life connection, or it was fated, and they didn't move in the direction that they were supposed to move toward, that they released the wrong person, they walked away from the wrong person. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. There's going to be some type of financial reward when it headed towards you guys. Something that you've possibly invested in is going to pay off for you. I see financial security for you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Sun. I see positive things happening to you, especially when it comes to your finances. I see a lot of happiness, and I see celebrations with friends. I see you in a really good place when it comes to money. You could make some good investments upcoming. You could meet a Leo. Clarify the Three of Cups. All right, I see you taking back your zest for life. I see you attracting in things. You could meet an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Clarify the Queen of Wands. All right, you're going to discover something about your creativity or about yourself that's really going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. So a lot of you are going to feel like you're on top of the world when it comes to your finances in the future. Something that possibly you're investing in something and it's really going to take off for you is what I'm seeing. All right, and you're going to receive some type of good news, especially about your finances or about some type of creative project that you possibly invested in. I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead and we'll get some oracles for you guys. We've got, they have drained me dry. Can I count on you? True love will never fail you. Somebody has insatiable desire for you. I fell for you too. I think you know yourself now. So a lot of you have figured out yourself. The hard part is over. My ego has destroyed my life. Because of my childhood, I have no self-esteem. You have rewritten reality. I have issues, so I project. Through poly connections, I was introduced to a sex coven. That's not going to apply to all of you. I'm so unhappy. The next chapter will be lucky. I have an addictive personality disorder. Okay, that's not going to apply to all of you. I was wrong. You deserve better. These emotions can't be pushed down. So you could have been dealing with an avoidant who tried to repress their emotions for you. I'm lying to everyone that I don't love you. I've never felt like this and I'm shocked by how I feel. Could be a Libra. I haven't been able to detach and that's not like me. More spiritual gifts upcoming. Surprises on the horizon. Love that for you guys. What do you truly want? You should tell the universe now. You are a walking plot twist / shocking. Okay, so maybe you were the plot twist that this person didn't see coming. My games are old, outdated, and easy to see through. Okay, you could have been dealing with a player that's just not that great at playing games anymore. They're getting too old for it. I doubted you. I have a secret agenda. Uh-oh. I'm going to reach out. My past still haunts me. Okay. You have created a butterfly effect. I need to feel stable and secure. Okay, are you judging me? So someone thinks you're judging them? I don't know. Maybe they're paranoid about stuff. I thought you only wanted a good time. I cry myself to sleep most nights. My life is smoke and mirrors. I lied, but I always do. I pretend to have money and I pretend to be happy. Financial issues. You are very rare, high-ranking light worker and who is meant to shine. So you are meant to shine, Aries. All right, I think I just might end it there. Well, I'll just do a couple badass affirmations since I'm already over an hour. Okay, I know my worth and I make sure to add tax. Okay, so be sure to not sell yourself short, Aries. I'm grateful for this wild, crazy, effing awesome life. Okay, gratitude will take you places and it's always going to raise your vibration. So if you're feeling like you're in a negative place, what you could do is you could just think to yourself, well, what am I grateful for? And that's going to kind of lighten your mood, I promise you. All right, I hope you have a great one. Thank you so much for watching.